Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing legs, so same sort of format as last week. We're going to start off with a warm-up set of leg curls, leg extensions before moving on to squats, and then we'll move on to a leg press, finish off then with a heavier set of leg curls and a heavier set of leg extensions. So the idea hopefully is to add a few kilos here and there to the lifts where we can, and just try and make a bit of progress over where we were last week. Alright, let's get to it.
got some pain in their life, you can see it in their eyes. They're changing at night, underneath the dark skies. Forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start aspiring. They're never tiring, no, now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe.
Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They're all gone now, so you better watch out. Reborn now, took a new form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory, now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring, there ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They took the form of a beast.
And there's a lesson to be learned there. Always control the negative. Did a few real bad reps there. Need to be careful. That's easy way to injure yourself, is dropping down into the hole rather than lowering yourself. That was hard today. Not gonna lie. Definitely felt that in my back there whenever I went down. So yeah, very important. Always keep good form, especially on compound movements like squats. All right. right. They seem to get better as the sets went on. Still trying to work on getting proper depth in my squat. Just keep up the mobility work on my ankles. Try and get as much flexion, ankle flexion as I can back, and hopefully over time the bottom of the squat will get just that wee bit deeper. Right, let's hit the leg press. Alright, well, being kind of ambitious here, have an extra 5 kilos on from my top weight last week. I have to say felt like it went up pretty easy, although I don't think the depth was maybe as good as it should have been. Although, again, I'm probably coming down too deep on this because my heels, every rep, my heels are coming off the foot plate. But yeah, I might chance another couple of kilos on this. Yeah, I think I will stay another couple of kilos on and see how that feels. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'm very, very pleased with how this lift's going. I felt like I was getting decent depth there, and that's me. I'm only 5 kilos off the top weight from that I was at before we did the deload week. I actually think I'm going to go back up to that weight for this next set, for this last set, and we'll see how many reps I can get with it. So that's pretty pleased with that. That's only 3 weeks into this Mesocycle, and if I can get 10 reps with the next weight up here, that'll be me back to where I was before the deload week. So we're definitely making progress, and hopefully by the weeks, sort of 6, 7, 8, we'll be past. We'll blow past the top weight from before. So things are looking good. Oh. leg press done. We'll move on now to a heavy set of leg extensions. I'm over the moon with how that last set felt. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy, as you've seen, but it was a good set. So it was a good set, and I think I'm on track now for next week to try and go for a PR. That's not a PR, but to go heavier again. Yeah, I think there's another couple of kilos in there, so there is, at least. So we'll see how we fare next week. Anyway, this is a good jumping off point for a bit more progress next week. So like I said, let's head on over to leg extensions, and we'll see if we can't progress a little bit in the leg extension as well. Oh. Alright, I'm being ambitious again, and I think I paid off. I added an extra 5 kilos to the first set of this, and it went up. I'm very pleased with that. I might even stick another couple of kilos on just to see what it feels like. Yeah, so this is a good sign. The progress is starting to happen more rapidly here. So that's the last 2 lifts we've increased the weight on. So it is, and we added a few reps as well. Didn't we? One of the warm-up sets. Not that the warm-up sets I don't progress the warm-up sets the way I try to progress my other lifts on legs. Simply because it is just that, it's a warm-up set. The idea is just to put blood into the muscle before we go into the compound movements. It's your heavy set at the end is where I generally tend to focus my progress on, but when I can, I will, as my strength goes up, I will try to progress the warm-up lifts slightly, just because you get a better warm-up if you're lifting a certain fraction of what you're doing for your heavy sets. So in a way they do need progress, but just not in the same style, or at least I don't do it in the same style as the heavier lifts. So I think I'm going to stick another couple of kilos onto this and see if I can knock out another few reps. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I'm going to be honest, I think there's more left in the tank, so I'm going to stick another 2.5 kilos on this. That'll take me up to a full 10 kilos over my previous best. So that'll be, if I can get any reps with a full 10 kilos more than what I was lifting last week, that's a significant chunk it's like an 8. It'll be a full 1/8 heavier I've gone this week. Yeah, let's stick a 10 on, and we'll see what we can accomplish. Yep. Okay. Really pleased with that. So that's 90 kilos now. 10 kilos off the ton. So I think that's going to be, I think the 100 kilo mark for the leg extension is going to be my my target for the end of this mesocycle. So however far in the future that might be, I'm imagining it's going to be towards the end of February. It's the middle of January now, so another 6 weeks or so. But we'll see if we're still making progress in 6 weeks time. Then we'll just keep it going. We'll keep it lit. There's no sense in doing a deload week until we feel that we've stopped making progress, or the progress is slowed down to the point where, you know, it's minimal progress each week. I don't think I'll keep it going. If I'm still progressing towards Easter time, I'll maybe just take a deload week, even if I don't really need it. Sometimes it's nice just to take it easy, isn't it? Like, but yes, I'm absolutely thrilled with how easily that went up. To be honest, I thought I was really going to struggle with it. Not that it's easy, but it was easier than I had it in my head. Like I think I said in one of the previous videos, sometimes it's that psychological block that you need to get through. You know, you can talk yourself out of progressing, so you can't just because you think you're not going to make any progress. Sometimes what you need to do is just say fuck it and stick them on. You know, stick a couple of kilos on, even if you think you're not going to get it, or you think it's not going to be the best form. The only way you're really going to know is if you put the weight on and give it a go. Yeah, so I'm really chuffed there. So we get set up here for the leg curl, and we'll see what we can accomplish there. So well, again, I think I'm going to stick a few extra kilos onto the leg curl as well, just to see how that feels. I'm kind of buoyed up by the fact that the last two lifts have both progressed fairly substantially. So let's see if we can do the same with the leg curl, and see if we can keep the wee roll going. All right. That was a hard set. Added 5 kilos there. I'm going to add another 5, and see how that feels. I think another 5 is probably going to be about 2 kilos too heavy, but I'm going to fuck it. I'm just going to stick it on and see what it feels like. and if it's too heavy, we're going to always back off. But you never know, maybe it's not too heavy. Don't know until you fucking try. So let's stick a 5 on, and see how that feels. Alright, so I dropped the foot bar down one notch on the wheel here. I still got a decent stretch on it. Pardon me, still got a decent stretch on it. But yeah, that, not gonna lie, that was, they weren't the best reps. What do I have on there? 2 5s. So I went up 10 kilos and that, which is that's a 25% increase. I think it was probably too much so next week what I might do is I might drop down. I might go 2 sets with the 1 5 on, and then for the heavy set maybe drop down 2.5 kilos, and we'll see. Next week's next week. So it is, next week's next week. I'm going to see how, I'm fully expecting my legs to be sore for the rest of this week. After that, it turned out it was a pretty good workout. I'm a bit disappointed with the squat. Again, I need to work just on the ankle mobility to try and achieve better depth in the squat. That's my squat. Don't get me wrong, I am going to try and progress the squat, but for me, the important thing isn't the weight in the bar with a squat, it's the depth, trying to get proper depth on every rep. I think it's going to be that's going to be my key. Progress the leg press, leg extension, leg curl, I've progressed those more traditionally, and to be honest, they're just going pretty well. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna unload here and then we'll do a bit of a recap. Alright, well that's a wrap for legs. Just a quick recap. We started off with a warm up on the leg curl, leg extension, then we moved on to the squats where I nearly killed myself. Then we went on to the leg press, added some good weight to the leg press. I'm really pleased with where I'm at there, back to where I was pre-deload, and I think that there's more in the tank to make more progress from next week and moving forward. Then we went on to a heavy set of leg extensions where again I added more weight. Again, really pleased with that. And then finished off with a heavy set of leg curls where again I added some weight, although it wasn't the best reps in the world, but sure, it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you've liked the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with the likes, the dislikes, the comments. the subscribes, all that good stuff that you do for YouTube. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.